Hey guys, welcome to another division video, and today I'm going to be talking about how powerful is the striker build. Now before I go ahead and show the build and its attributes, let's go ahead and check this video of SASG shotgun, how powerful it is with this build. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Welcome to another division video, and today I'm going to be talking about how powerful is the striker build in P vs P last stand mode. Now if you can look over here, I have 9,000, almost over 9,000 firearms. I'm going to be talking about my weapons, the talents and all the gear sets that I have, and the gear pieces with all the stamina mods. So make sure you follow this video. Now if you have all these gear sets, you will be able to easily melt down the enemies, as you watched in the video how easily I was able to kill them and dominate each and every map, almost winning all the rounds. Now for the chest piece, you should absolutely have Reckless because it gives a great damage. It increases your base damage and you absolutely want these two talents. One is skill haste and one is absolutely health. On the minor attributes, I would really have ammo capacity, but 25% increase XP kill, it doesn't matter in the last 10 more, since you do not require as much ammo as possible as in P versus E rather than P versus P. So these two are the major attributes that you need to have. One is skill haste and one is health. It has to health, the health should be anything above 16,000, because right now the armor, the toughness is the weak point, so definitely you need to invest more on your health to increase your survivability in the P versus P mode. Now if we go to our mask, you would definitely want the critical hit chance over here, because it gives you a great advantage for those critical hits to melt down the enemies pretty quick. In the minor attributes, you definitely want either burn resistance or shock resistance. That would really be very wonderful. Now let's move on to our knee pads. I again have striker knee pads with 16,000 more than 16,000 health. And over here you definitely want burn resistance and shock resistance, though disrupt resistance is also good, but I would definitely love if I would have shock resistance over here. So on the backpack, again I would have striker health as my major attribute, and again you would definitely want either burn resistance or shock resistance over here. That would really be very advantage. So just remember, every gear piece that I have it on firearm modes, so that I can do as much damage as possible. So make sure that you need to have at least, if not more than 8,000 firearms, so that you are able to melt down the enemies pretty quick. For the gloves, I would absolutely love Savage glove, because they give me like increased 7% critical hit chance against the target out of cover. You definitely want to roll this to firearms. As you can see, I have the maximum roll over here, which is 1272. So you definitely need a shotgun damage, since you are running a shotgun right now, and critical hit chance and critical hit damage, those are the talents that you absolutely need to have it. So if you move out to a holster, you should again have the striker holster with all the three pieces about 1200. As you can see, I have 1249, 1271 and 1240, and you can definitely roll the major attributes to skill haste if you really want to use your skills in less time, or I would definitely have health as a major attribute over here, just to have more survivability again. So this build is really very powerful. You have watched my videos. I was able to take down the enemies pretty quickly. I have a separate build, the same with the assault rifle damage, and one with the SMG damage. So let's talk about the weapon over here. My main primary weapon is the tactical SASG-12K. It has a base damage of 133k, and these are the god roll talents. I would say I would absolutely have you to have responsive, since it gives you an increased damage when closer than 10 meters, deadly and unforgiving. So these are the three major talents that you should absolutely have, and it is really very powerful. Trust me guys, if you have this, you would be able to kill the enemies. And in the magazine science, every mod that you put in your weapon, you should definitely look for either critical hit damage or critical hit chance, since you can see I have in my magazine size, I have 4% critical hit damage, 3% critical hit chance. On my optics, I have 6.5% critical hit chance, 6% headshot damage and 4% critical hit damage. On my underbarrel, I again have 18% critical hit damage and optimum range and reload speed. I would definitely want, instead of optimum range, I would definitely go for a critical hit chance. So in my secondary weapon, it's just an SMG weapon with a base damage of 21.7 and 19.5 critical hit chance with responsive, deadly and fierce. So this is something which, if I run out of bullets in a firefight, though I have 14 max size, so I would definitely pop out my SMG and I can do a lot of damage. So this build is really great. Let's talk about the talents that you need to run. Now let's go ahead and talk about the abilities. So I would definitely want you to run the tactical scanner over here, or you can also opt for the recon pack. And the other, you absolutely need to run the booster shot because it temporarily increases your damage and the damage resistance. So you should definitely go for the booster shot as well. But again, it's just your personal preference. You can also go for either the seeker mine, or you can go for the support station. That is absolutely your choice, whatever your play style is. For the talents, you should definitely go for triage, critical save, strike back, and on the move. So these are the 4 major talents that you should absolutely have if you are running solo. Remember that this build is only meant for those people who are running solo, who are not in a team or in a group. So you should definitely opt for these 4 talents. Now let's go ahead and talk about my mods. So in every gear set, I have rolled my mod to firearms with health as my major attribute. The only one that I have is the stamina mod over here with 3255 health, because I wanted to activate responsive on my SMGs, and that is why I have to have this one stamina mod instead of the firearms mod. So for the performance mod, I would absolutely want first aid self heal, or if you're running a seeker mine, I would definitely go for 4% seeker mine damage as well. So it's again a personal preference. Whatever game style that you guys have, you can go ahead. And if you are running a turret, you can go for the turret damage. If you're running a ballistic shield, you can go for a ballistic shield damage. That is up to you. I would be doing another video where I would be also coming up with one-shot seeker mine build, and also doing building a hybrid build where if you do not have these gear pieces, you can also run a very good hybrid build that is coming up for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in another episode of Game Rex. Take care.